You wake up, stretch your arms, feel the familiar aches in your back, and step into the bathroom with a sense of routine. Everything seems to follow your usual script. But wait, something feels off. Remember those mornings when everything was still running strong? That unmistakable sense of readiness. Lately it's been replaced with an unsettling silence. No warning, no fanfare, just a quiet reminder that something has changed. This can spark a rush of worry. Is this normal? Am I broken? Am I somehow less of a man than I was before? It's easy to feel this way. But here's the truth. If your penis doesn't get hard like it once did, you're far from alone. In fact, many men share this experience, especially after they turn 60. By the time you reach 70, nearly 70% of men will face varying degrees of erectile dysfunction. Yet, how often do you hear men speak about this? Very rarely. Too many feel embarrassed or brush it off as just another sign of getting old, preferring to sweep it under the rug. Let's pause for a moment and consider the ramifications. Erections are more than just a function of intimacy. They're a complex interplay of circulation, nerve function, hormones, and overall health. It's as if your body is trying to communicate, sending you signals in the most direct way possible. A struggling erection can serve as an early warning sign, an invitation to pay attention. Now, I understand that this may sound alarming, but here's where the good news enters the picture. This notification from your body isn't a permanent fixture. It offers you something invaluable. Time. Time to take control and understand that while these changes are common, they don't have to last. Often the things that diminish our intimate health can be corrected naturally, safely, and without the need for prescription medications. Think about it. No matter your age, your body still yearns to function at its peak. It just needs the proper conditions to do so. And what's one of the most powerful tools at your disposal, you ask? Food. Yes, simple, nourishing food. There are specific natural foods that can help stimulate blood flow, relax your blood vessels, re-energize your nerve signals, and support the systems responsible for sexual function. All this can happen without the need for awkward pills or confusing regimens. Today, you're on the brink of discovering what those foods are, how they work, and the straightforward habits you can incorporate into your daily life to help you feel confident, re-energized, and, dare I say it, firmer, even in your 70s and beyond. But before we dive into the solutions, let's take a critical look at what's happening beneath the surface when everything starts to slow down. Have you ever thought about what happens to your body as time goes by? Imagine your body as a beautiful garden hose. When you're young, that hose is strong and flexible, delivering high pressure for all your needs. But with the passing years, the hose stiffens, the nozzle clogs, and the water begins to dribble out instead of gushing forth. That's essentially what's happening inside you. This isn't about willpower, it's plumbing, it's biology. And as the years add up, your body undergoes natural changes. First, consider blood flow. As you age, your blood vessels tend to become narrower and less efficient. They stop expanding as easily, which is an important part of achieving an erection. Picture them like a series of roads riddled with potholes. It becomes a bumpy ride for the blood trying to flow through. Then there's testosterone, the hormone that's crucial for mood, desire, and function. A lesser-known fact is that testosterone levels dip as you age. After you turn 30, they decline by roughly 1% each year. By your 60s and 70s, this drop can lead to noticeable changes in energy and desire, creating roadblocks on your journey to intimacy. Next, let's talk about nerve sensitivity. Years of habits, prolonged sitting, diabetes, or even spinal issues can interfere with the signals travelling from your brain to your penis. It's like trying to send an important letter through a broken postal system. Sometimes the message arrives late, or worse, not at all. We also need to consider health conditions that come into play. Things like high blood pressure and high cholesterol can choke off healthy blood circulation. Even the medications you take for other health issues, while beneficial in some areas, can hinder the mechanics of your erection. So what happens if you let these changes go unaddressed? The emotional toll can be heavy. You might find yourself avoiding closeness, feeling disconnected from your partner, or wishing to avoid intimacy altogether. There may be a part of you that feels trapped, but remember, this isn't the final chapter in your story. The root causes we discussed are often highly responsive to simple changes. Even the smallest efforts can make a difference. What if I told you that you could boost your blood flow, elevate your testosterone levels naturally, and reignite nerve signals simply by introducing the right foods into your diet? Stay tuned as we will soon uncover what your body craves most and how these natural solutions can help support your well-being today. Your journey toward a more vibrant, connected life is just beginning. You wake up, stretch your arms, and feel those little aches that remind you that time is marching on. You step into the bathroom, following your morning routine, but then it hits you. Something's off. Remember those mornings when you felt that unmistakable readiness? Lately, that feeling has faded, replaced by a perplexing quiet. No warning, no shout, just an unsettling silence. It's a common scenario. Worry starts creeping in. Is this normal? Am I broken? Am I somehow less of a man than I was before? You're not alone in these thoughts. If your penis doesn't get hard like it used to, you're part of a larger group, and it's a reality many men face, especially after they hit 60. In fact, by 70, nearly 70% of men experience some form of erectile dysfunction. Yet, how often do you hear about it? The conversations around this topic are rare, shrouded in silence and embarrassment. Many men brush it off as just another part of aging, burying their concerns under the weight of getting older. But let's take a moment to understand the big picture. Erections aren't just about intimacy, they're a window into your overall health. They involve a delicate balance of circulation, nerve function, hormones, and so much more. It's your body trying to send a message, a signal that something is out of balance. And that struggling erection, it's often an early warning sign, nudging you to pay closer attention. Now, I understand this might sound alarming, but here's the good news. This signal doesn't have to be permanent. This message from your body offers you another gift, time. Time to address these changes. While common, they're not insurmountable. In many cases, you can take steps to correct them, naturally, safely, and without the need for unwelcoming prescriptions. Regardless of your age, your body remains wired to perform at its best. It just needs the right conditions to do so. And one of the simplest yet most powerful approaches you can adopt, food. Yes, the very things you eat can have a profound impact on your health. Certain natural foods can stimulate blood flow, relax robust vessels, recharge nerve signals, and support everything that keeps those intimate functions going strong. All without the awkward prescriptions or strict regimen. You're about to learn more about those foods, what they are, how they work, and how to seamlessly weave them into your life. You will find ways to regain that sense of confidence, energy, and yes, even firmness, as you navigate through your 70s and beyond. But before we dive into those solutions, let's take a closer look at the underlying factors contributing to these changes. Imagine for a moment that your body is like a garden hose. In your youth, that hose is powerful, flexible, and delivers a strong flow whenever needed. But as time goes by, the hose can stiffen, the nozzle can clog, and that beautiful flow begins to sputter. This is exactly what happens inside you as you age. It's not about willpower or masculinity, it's simply plumbing. It's biology. And over the years, that biology undergoes significant changes. One critical factor is blood flow. As you age, blood vessels can become narrower and less efficient. They don't expand as they once did. Imagine driving down a road filled with potholes. That's what your blood vessels can become. Bumpy, making the journey for blood to flow difficult. This makes it harder to achieve and maintain an erection, which is fundamentally about blood circulation. Next comes testosterone. Many aren't aware that after you hit 30, testosterone levels start to decline, approximately 1% each year. By the time you enter your 60s and 70s, this drop can have noticeable impacts, leading to decreased desire and lowering energy levels. It's like having a dimming light bulb. The more it dimples, the less brightness it offers. Then we need to consider nerve sensitivity. Years of habits, whether it's prolonged sitting, diabetes, or even back pain, can disrupt the vital signals that travel from your brain to your penis. It's akin to sending a critical letter through an unreliable postal system. You might find that message never arrives, or it may arrive late, usually at the wrong moment. We also can't overlook the health conditions that can play a part in this scenario. Issues like high blood pressure and cholesterol can constrict healthy blood circulation. Even the medications that you take, perhaps for diabetes, depression, or prostate issues, although beneficial in many ways, can inadvertently interfere with erection mechanics. So, what happens when you let these changes go unexamined? Emotionally, it can be daunting. You might shy away from intimacy, feeling more disconnected. There may be a part of you that feels trapped behind a wall of anxiety and uncertainty. But here's the silver lining. This isn't the end of your story. Many of the causes we've just uncovered are responsive to simple changes, and the good news is you can address them. Picture this. What if you could boost your blood flow, elevate your testosterone naturally, and awaken your nerve signals simply by introducing specific foods into your diet? In the coming sections, we'll explore what your body is truly hungry for, and how those nutrient-dense options can be your allies in supporting not just your sexual health, but your overall well-being. Stay with us as we embark on this journey to renewed vitality and connection. Your next steps could transform your approach to health and intimacy, leading you toward a more vibrant life. You might have this vibrant ruby red vegetable sitting in your kitchen right now, and it could be the key to unlocking a major component of your health. It's beets. Yes, beets. You might think of them as just another salad ingredient, but let's explore why they deserve a special place in your diet, especially when your body's signals start to change. Beets are packed with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. What does that mean for you? In simple terms, nitric oxide acts like a messenger that opens up your blood vessels. Imagine it as a gardener clearing away debris from a garden hose, allowing water to flow freely. As we age, our blood vessels can become stiff and narrow, making it more challenging for blood to reach the places it needs to go, including, as you might have guessed, your penis. The ability to maintain an erection hinges on effective blood flow, so when you're not getting enough, it's not just frustrating, it can also be concerning. Studies have shown that consuming beet juice can significantly improve blood flow and vasodilation, which is the fancy term for that relaxing and widening of the blood vessels. One study found that men who drank beet juice daily not only improved their circulation, but also experienced lower blood pressure. More blood flow translates to more sustenance for all your body's organs, including those vital for intimacy. Now, you don't have to be a gourmet chef to add beets to your routine. They're versatile and surprisingly easy to incorporate. You could roast them with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of salt as a hearty side dish. Or how about starting your day with a refreshing smoothie? Just blend a small handful of cooked beets with some berries and almond milk for a nutrient-packed breakfast burst. Just half a cup of beet juice in the morning can give you a jump start. But don't worry if beets aren't your favourite. There are other leafy green superheroes out there, like spinach and Swiss chard. These greens also contain nitrates that can support blood flow in much the same way beets do. Toss a handful into your morning eggs or blend them in with your favourite soup for an easy upgrade. Alongside beets, it's also essential to acknowledge how much more there is to support your health journey. What's surprising is how much food can do for your vitality and confidence. While beets help your blood vessels, The next food we'll discuss will focus on another crucial aspect, your hormonal health. You'll want to stay tuned for how healthy fats can give a significant boost to testosterone production, helping you maintain not just your physical performance, but also your overall energy and well-being. As you continue on this path, remember that nourishing your body is about small, consistent choices that can dramatically reshape how you feel and function every day. You have the power to transform your health through food, tasty, satisfying food that gives you the support your body craves. So, let's keep this momentum going as we learn how to further enhance your health and intimacy in the next chapter. Your journey doesn't stop here. It's just beginning. Ever found yourself wondering about those moments when things just don't seem to work the way they used to? It's a feeling that many men face, especially as the years roll on. You might think of it as just another sign of aging, but in reality it can often be a wake-up call from your body. The underlying message isn't about giving up or feeling defeated. Instead, it's about tuning in and making some key adjustments to your lifestyle, especially in your diet. Let's turn the spotlight to a rather unassuming hero in the world of nutrition: nuts, particularly walnuts. Yes, that humble snack has a remarkable ability to play a crucial role in your overall health, and believe it or not, in improving your erectile function as well. Walnuts are an amazing source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain and heart health, but also vital for testosterone production, your body's key hormone driving male sexual health. Think of walnuts as little powerhouses. They not only provide healthy fats, but are also packed with antioxidants and other essential nutrients. What's fascinating is their ability to combat inflammation in the body. As we age, inflammation can become a silent culprit behind many issues, including erectile dysfunction. It can restrict blood flow and create hurdles in maintaining healthy circulation, and we all know how essential good blood flow is for achieving and sustaining firm erections. Just picture this. You have a garden where the plants are struggling to grow due to a host of weeds and poor soil. If you were to clear out those weeds and improve the soil quality, those plants would flourish. Similarly, by including walnuts in your diet, you can help reduce inflammation, thus improving not just your blood flow, but also your body's hormone levels, all vital for your sexual health and vitality. You might wonder how to go about including these little gems in your day-to-day meals. It's simpler than you think. Start your mornings with a handful of walnuts sprinkled over your oatmeal or yogurt. Not only will this give you a satisfying crunch and enhance your meal's flavour, but it also supercharges it with nutrients that work in your favour. You could also try blending walnuts into smoothies for a creamy texture and an added health boost. And if you're looking for a nutritious snack, consider pairing walnuts with some pieces of dark chocolate for a delightful treat that contains additional antioxidants. Or add them into your salads as a crunchy topping. It's an easy yet impactful way to elevate any dish. Now, while we're discussing walnuts as a powerful ally for hormone health, it's crucial to remember how they complement the benefits we've discovered about beets and leafy greens. While beets enhance blood flow with their nitrates, walnuts provide that crucial omega-3s to support testosterone and fight inflammation. Together, they're not just improving your health, they're working synergistically to elevate your overall well-being. As we talk about these simple but transformative dietary changes, I urge you to view them as positive steps in your journey toward renewed vitality and intimacy. Nourishing your body isn't about stressing over perfection. It's about making informed choices that can lead to long-lasting changes. In the next chapter, we're going to dive even deeper into the realm of healthy habits, focusing on how combining the nutritional changes we've discussed can usher in a wave of benefits that extend beyond the bedroom. That's right, we'll discuss how creating a routine of gentle exercise can amplify these dietary improvements, enhancing your energy and overall health. So, stay tuned because your best days are just around the corner, waiting for you to step into them. If you've made it this far, you already care about your strength and health. That alone puts you ahead of most. In these past few chapters, we've explored some incredible insights, from understanding the complex reasons behind erectile dysfunction to discovering natural ways to bolster your body's performance with specific foods and habits. Now, I want you to think about something very important. Change is not only possible, it's essential and empowering at any age. The steps we discussed, those seemingly simple adjustments like incorporating beets into your meals, choosing healthy fats like walnuts, and finding time each day to walk, are not just recommendations, they're your roadmap to revitalization. So here's the final piece of advice I want to share. Start small, but start today. Maybe it's something as simple as adding a few slices of beet to your salad, or taking that 20-minute evening walk with a loved one. Focus on consistency. It's like tending to a garden. A little care every day can yield bountiful results over time. Remember, every healthy action you take nourishes your body, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. Stronger erections are just one part of it. It's about regaining confidence, fostering intimacy, and reconnecting with that vibrant part of you that still exists, no matter your age. You have the power to transform your experiences right now. It's time to cast aside doubts and embrace the potential of what's possible. Take that first step today, however small. Perhaps commit to making one new dish with beets or walking after dinner. You are not only capable, you are worthy of vitality, connection, and joy in your life. As you embrace these changes, let them serve as a reminder of your resilience. Your next chapter doesn't mean slowing down. It means welcoming a future filled with energy, strength, and confidence. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing. Our journey doesn't end here. We'll continue to explore gentle, science-backed tips that empower you to thrive, regardless of age. Thank you for being with us today. Remember, you're doing better than you think, and your best days are ahead of you, waiting for you to embrace them fully.